Guys, it's me, Violet. Um, so today I'm going to be showing you how to earn money quickly in Adapt Me. This is going to be part 2. I'm going to leave a link to part 1 in the description down below. Let's start. So first thing, if you're in a private server like me and you're like the only person in the server, then I recommend that you go to a baby mode because it'll be just you. It'll be you and your pet, so you get double the money. But if you're in a public server with like lots of people and you adopted many people, and most of those people are babies, then I recommend that you be a parent so you can take care of all of them and earn even more money. So here I am. I'm in a private server because I just prefer private servers personally. I'm gonna yeah. So yes, I do have a few homes, but I think when you're in a private server and you're playing on your own and you really just want to earn that money, then I recommend using your tiny home. Because your tiny home, you get it for free. It's a starter house, and you don't need to waste that much money on it. So first, I'm going to take out my pet. I'm trying to make a neon chocolate Labrador. Okay, so even if you already like decorated your entire tiny home and you don't want to like delete everything and all, you could just go to change house because in your mailbox there's a change house. Click on that, and then you could click add new, and you could just build a brand new tiny home, and you'll have two. Okay, so I'm gonna go head on inside. So you see, in my tiny home, I didn't really bother making it perfect and all fancy like. I stuck with like this $10 wooden floorboard and a plain white background. So here you can see that I have like tons of cribs. They're the cheaper cribs. I think they're only like $3. I'm not sure, but they're not that expensive. I have a sleek feeder for my pet. It has water and food. I think the sleek feeder, if you want to get like a food bowl and a water bowl, I think the sleek feeder is the best because it's only $99. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go to pets. You see, the pet water bowl is 80 and the pet food bowl is also 80. So if you add them both up, you'd have a total of 160, I think. That's pretty expensive, okay? You could get the modern pet bowls 130. It is cheaper than buying a pet food bowl and a pet water bowl, but the cheapest is the sleek feeder because it has both and it's only $99. Now you see there's a pet bathtub and then there's the cheap pet bathtub. If you want to be fancy and buy the pet bathtub, I recommend just getting the cheap one. It's perfectly fine. But I just got a few showers. They're $13. The tubs were also 13. I bought the cheap ones, the stylish shower and the cheap tubs. You see they're right here. Here you've got the cheap cribs because a baby and a pet could all sleep in a crib. But the things I think you have to spend the most money on is the water cooler because it's $300, but it gives you quite some food. Yeah, not food, quite some water. So I'm just gonna stock up on water because that is another tip. I think okay, so just stock up on things. The piece of dough is only $1, and you won't be hungry after you eat one single piece of dough. So that's that. It's only $1, and you're on like $6, and you just once you buy it, it's unlimited. So here, if you go in here, you can see that I have 3 pianos. One for me, one for my pet, and I guess one for an extra person. So I think it's very important. This tip, I didn't include it in the last video, and having a small area like my tiny house, for example, and having everything you need just smushed into that area is brilliant. Sure, it's not very fancy and welcoming and all, but it helps you earn money fast. I'm just gonna wait for my chocolate Labrador to finish. Okay, so it's in 4. I'm gonna pick it up. Okay. So I'm gonna give myself a shower. I recommend that you do the tasks as fast as possible. It's just quick and it's easier. And yes, I wanted to add the fact that if you don't actually do your tasks for a while, they will disappear, especially the ones that are orange, which means that it means that it's like you earn extra money with that. So once you're finished, you have no task after my chocolate Labrador finished eating. Like in my other video, I'm just gonna go to the gifts to play because it's just easier there. Because instead of having to teleport all the way, you could just do that. So I'm gonna stock up on some healing apples from the hospital over here, and after that, I'm gonna be telling you a few ways to earn a little more money in public service. Okay. Okay. So eventually, okay. So I'm gonna just going back home. So if you don't know this already from my other video, just click on this Roblox icon thing on the corner, click reset character, reset it, and you're back home with the same task if you had any. Okay. Remember, now here's my second thing. Um, Many people pay lots of money to buy super awesome pets, but I would recommend that you save up your money. Like once you have a lot, then you can spend them on a pet. And my second, another tip I have for you is that um, don't, if you have Robux, don't spend it on pets, okay? You can spend it on a ride potion or a fly potion, but I recommend just don't spend it, okay? Because, you see, the ride potion and the fly potion, they are very useful. Well, they're not useful, but just don't, you could, I guess, you can spend it. They aren't really useful, but they are nice. I personally like them a lot. But I recommend that you buy the ride one and not the flyable one, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to take out Peaches. I keep my email is rideable. For this one, I'm going to have to go outside to show you. So instead of buying a fly potion, you just do this little trick I found. So you're going to go ride it. You see you're riding it. Now go to your backpack and go to toys, find a propeller. I'm using this one. If you also some propellers you could buy a propeller at the toy store for I think it was $1,200, or you could get them from opening gift boxes. But I don't think gift boxes you have to be very lucky, or you can just get one for free, which is the drone propeller. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. Just go to your stars, and once you have 30 stars, you will get the drone propeller for free. So you see, I'm using my line propeller, and if you click on it, you're gonna fly. But you have to find like a ramp or something usually to make yourself flyable. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna go ahead on this ramp. Look at that. Look, I'm flying. I'm flying. I don't know why it only works on that ramp. Well, I don't. I've never gotten it to work off that ramp, and I've only gotten it to work in baby mode, but at least it works. Look, I'm flying. You're going just as fast, pretty fast, and you're still riding your pet. Look at that. You're riding your pet, and you're flying. Wow. Now that just saves you Robux. Or if you don't have Robux and you traded a fly potion, yeah, don't trade that. Just trade a ride potion because look, you can just fly. You can fly. You're flying. We're flying. Okay. It's very hard to make yourself fly. Oh, I can't. Yeah, it's very hard. Okay, I'm just gonna turn back to my chocolate. All right, so here we go. My door is sleepy. Okay, should look. Okay, now the second thing, if you have Robux, don't spend it on legendary pets because you get hatch a legendary pet from a cracked egg. My friend hatched the dragon from the cracked egg, and wow, look at that! Literally, you could hatch legendaries from eggs. You don't, and you could. Some people would trade those for like Robux pets, like the Guardian Lion and etc. Okay. Um, Another useful trick I think you should really use. This one kind of only works in public servers because that's some tricks just only work in public servers. So if you do have Robux, like I said before, don't spend it. Try not to spend it on pets or any fly potions. Instead, you should spend it on a lemonade stand. You see right here, you look up a lemonade stand. I'm not gonna. Okay, so that lemonade stand, yes. It only works in public server unless you have a friend who's willing to pay you for water. But so because if you go to the shop button over here, you will see you could buy the many things here. You could buy the lemonade stand, which is 50 Robux, or you could buy the barbecue stand, which is 95 Robux. I'm telling you, if you buy that barbecue stand for 95 Robux, you're practically wasting your money. Because you could get free food. The barbecue stand gives you hot dogs, which is free food, and you could get that from the school. There's free teachers' apples, or you just spend $1 and have unlimited pizza for as long as you use this house. Okay, you see, I have unlimited pizza here. So yeah, it really isn't worth it to get the barbecue stand because you also get free food at the campsite. You have free marshmallow sticks, so yeah. But your lemonade stand though, you don't get free water anywhere unless you have a expensive water cooler in your house or you have the coffee machine, which is $500. Okay, so unless you have those, you cannot get free water unless somebody actually decides to hand you a water bottle. You can't get free water. So the lemonade stand is the most useful. I personally think so. And when you put a lemonade stand out, I'm pretty sure it gives you $10. Yeah, you can configure it. I usually put it at $1 or $2. I recommend that you don't make a price higher than you don't use it make a price higher than 5 because then people just won't buy it at all. It's just no. Why would I waste so much money? Because you could go to the coffee shop and buy it for like less than $5. I think I'm not sure. Usually I would go. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I think it's $3. So usually what I do, I just put it as $1 or sometimes $2. Remember, you want the if you're because these lemonade stands usually only work in a public server, and if you put it by an area where other people have lemonade and stands up too, and they have like high prices or like $3, I would recommend making sure you have like the lowest price possible out of all of the lemonade stands there. That way, people would actually come and decide to pick yours. Another little useful hack I think you should use is the lemonade stand. Where to put it? Don't just put it inside your house or in front of your house or something. Put it in a place where everybody goes. Like you just teleport to the gifts display, and if you want, you could like put it right here in front of the nursery. That's where I usually put it because some people just stay by here and chit chat, instead of doing tasks. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and now. You see, here's the school. Here's your multi-fold teacher apple. Let's see. Steal teacher's apple. I don't know why they steal it because there's no teacher there, so I don't know. Steal teacher. What's the purpose of stealing it? And why would the teacher have unlimited amount of apples? I have no idea. Okay, so you see here you have pet beds and stuff. Don't spend your money on those. They look beautiful. Okay, they're beautiful. They're extravagant, fancy, but don't spend it. You could just your pet to sleep in a freaking crib, a cheap crib that's so cheap. It saves you hundreds of like almost $100. Okay, now this transitions me into my second, my I don't know, third tip. Yeah, my next tip. So I think it's very important that in your house you don't put too much extravagant expensive stuff. Just put your things that you need like your cribs, your showers, and your water. Oh, and here you have the piano, which helps with your boredom. Just get those. The piano and the cooler are pretty expensive, but whatever. You earn back all that money eventually. Okay, just do that. And if you do want to make like a normal house that is a little more for friendly, then I recommend you buying the family home because it's pretty nice. I'm gonna show you it. Um, Here's my family home. I just made it vanilla beige. So you see, it's very warm and cozy. Like, okay, it's pretty nice. Okay, yeah. See, you have pizza, tea. Oh, and yes, this brings me to my next tip. If you're still too broke to buy a water cooler, literally just buy a teacup and the kettle thing. Tea kettle, I'm gonna show you those. Just go to stuff, put in the search bar, tea, wood kettle. You can buy the green tea cup, which is only $32, and the green tea kettle, which is 65. That's the cheapest tea kettle they have, so whatever. There's like I have no idea how much that is, but that's like less. That's like $98, I think. That's less than $100. But you need to fill every single teacup. And then so you hold the teacup and you click on the tea kettle and it just follows you around and voila, you fill the teacup. But but you have to fill it in order to drink it. That's awful. See, here's the thing. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you only get one at a time, so you have to keep coming back and filling it, which does take a while and it does get boring. But whatever. I recommend sticking to a bit of the tinier homes. And if you do want to edit it, don't make it so fancy and expensive. Don't try to buy every single thing that's expensive, okay? You can stick as cheaper stuff and make it look typo anyway. Like my family home, I didn't spend that much money on it, but it looks cozy and I don't know. It just looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for some tasks. I'm gonna be right back. Another tip I recommend you for saving money is not spending tons of money on gifts. Okay, you're just gonna waste your money because you have very small chances of getting a vehicle, and the vehicles aren't always that helpful. You see, I'm gonna show you why. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the gift center because there's more open space there. You see, you could get legendary gifts, and if you go to the car auto shop, you can buy cars and vehicles, stuff like that, etc. Okay, but that's just I think you could travel faster by using a grappling hook. I like my space grappling hook. You see, yeah, this one. Doesn't really matter what grappling hook you use. It's a grappling hook. Okay, honey. See, you could travel that fast, like compared to a car, but you just have to know how to aim it properly. And look at that. I prefer to use the space grappling hook. It's in the new update. Um it's the space grappling hook. It's rare. Pretty nice if I say so myself. It's small and it doesn't block up like your entire view and stuff. Okay, it doesn't block up your entire view. The planar grappling hook, it's ultra rare. It's not that bad anyway, but but the thing is, grappling hooks, there is no faster or slower grappling hook really. Oh my god, look at that. When you aim badly, this is what happens. You have no idea where you're going to, and look at that. Well, at least I got to the other side of town in less than a minute. I think that's a bonus. Let's go back there. Literally, usually for my grappling hook, it's very hard to actually. See, just make sure you're very good at aiming before you use the grappling hooks. Okay, try not to get yourself killed. Even though I don't think you get killed in the game, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go camping. It doesn't matter what vehicle you have. That's just that. I'm gonna go ahead, head on to camping. Okay. So usually when you have camping, you need to sleep, and for me, usually after camping, I need to go to the hospital because apparently every time I go outside, I get sick. Not actually outside, but like into the camping area because it says clearly go outside for some aftercare. Now I want to go and so when you're in public server, usually everybody takes up all the tents and stuff. Okay. They take up all the tents. Okay. So here's what I was talking about earlier. The marshmallow sticks. But usually I get annoyed when I'm in a public server and everybody takes up the good tents. So you could rent a camping lodge for $200, but there's a trick. You see, when you go near and you put in the cards and go look at these extra buttons. Just click sleep, you, or chocolate. You have to click you. And look at that, you're inside. And I didn't even have to pay. Look at that, I'm so brilliant, honey. I just you have your own marshmallow sticks inside, So those Thursday, chocolate lavender Thursday. See, and look at that, I'm inside the cabinet. I didn't glitch in, okay? I just use adapt me disadvantages to my advantage, you might say. Okay, so I'm gonna pick you up and head on outside. I just teleport you out for some reason. I don't know how is that possible, but whatever. I'm gonna feed you a water kettle. Look, its eyes glow. Okay, I hope this is the last task. Oh, Oh look, you see? Oh my gosh, my chocolate Labrador were aged up, so I'm also going. You see, it's full grown now. I'm also gonna show you how to make a neon one since it's aged up already. Okay, so I'm at the gifts display. You see beautiful gifts display. So you see there's this bridge where I ran and then I flew with my beautiful rideable Shiba Inu peaches. I'm gonna swim into the biggest. There's like the middle one here. You can see a door. Go into that door. You can make a neon pet. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Let it load. Let it load. Let it load. Okay, so I am inside this beautiful place. Yes, okay. You don't see the sky. It's just a little glitching. Okay, honey. Oh, my God, so scared. Oh, look, I'm walking on the sky. Okay, so you come over here. Usually you see Nixie. She's a girl. Okay, you have to talk to her. You don't need to talk to her. So here you have these three pets. Just place your pet here. Okay. I don't know why there's that, but you know, whatever. I'm just gonna place my pet over here. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Place pet, and once you place your first one, you're gonna have to go scroll for your other ones. Yes, it is kind of slow, but whatever. I don't know why it's so slow right now, but okay, I'm gonna see if I can get to place this other pet without having me. Okay, see, I placed it. See, usually sometimes it takes. There was a problem fusing the spirits of your pet. Okay, that does happen once in a while. Okay, it has happened to me before. It just grows annoying, but it does happen. So if that happens, just put them in it again. Because it's not your pet's problem. It's just the game. Sometimes it just happens to it. Okay, it's not your pet's fault. You see, once it finished, they disappear. Poof. And what the? Watch this. Poof! You have a good type of neon chocolate lavender. It's reborn because it's kind of reborn. Like my chocolate lavender. Okay, look. Now I have a chocolate lavender. Okay, and that is it for today's video. I hope you like it. I hope you learned something new. And yeah, that's it. Bye. And don't forget to click the like button, bam, bam, and then click the subscribe button. And you can click on the notifications bell to turn on notifications so you will get notified when I have a new video. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe.